Hey, howdy, hey, partners. It's Woody back again to watch some more Thomas. And we got two more episodes left to go. So let's go, and watch these episodes. Now, yesterday was Terrence the Tractor, so I wonder what our next two episodes we're going to watch from this VHS. There's some of the engines. There's Henry, Edward, and Percy. Toby, of course. Bertie and Terrence. Oh, and our next story is Thomas and Percy's Mountain Adventure. An interesting episode.
Maybe on his way to a village nestled deep in the heart of the island of Sodor.
Ooh.
One November morning,
You know, in the UK episode, it's supposed to be a Christmas episode, but in the US, it's supposed to be as a Thanksgiving episode, I guess. I just don't know why people can get snow on Thanksgiving. I mean, like, who gets snow on Thanksgiving? Anyways, back to the episode, and oh, look at that snowstorm. Let me turn up the volume.
The island was covered with thick snow.
Huh, looks just like from that snow episode where Scarlowi got buried in the snow.
Some had to help clear snow from the track.
You know, in fact, I did see that episode before. I watched it on Thomas and his Friends Help Out on DVD.
Important mail for Thanksgiving. Driver says there's lots of mail for
Yeah,
the village.
yeah, I did watch that episode
Probably an
before.
extra car for it all.
You know, I'm surprised we could watch this episode for a second time. Is that a
It's not
right point?
fair. You're not leaving any mail for me. But Percy's chance had come. There's been a change of plan, said Thomas's driver. Sir Topham Hatt needs us at the big station. Percy, you are to take Thomas's train to the village. Percy was delighted. Thomas was sad.
Yep, poor
I won't
Thomas.
be able to say Happy Thanksgiving to all my friends. Don't worry, said Percy kindly. I'll do it for you.
Poor Thomas.
It's not the same, sighed Thomas. Percy was making good time on his way to the village when suddenly, what's that? Called his driver.
It looks like there's a
There
man.
ahead was a fog man by the line.
Oh.
He was holding a red light. The village is cut off by the snow, he shouted. We need snowplows, workmen, and a helicopter. Leave your cars in the sidings and go back quickly. Percy was soon steaming to Harold's airfield.
Just a nick of time, Percy.
Whistled Percy. Wake up, lazy wings. The mountain villagers need your help. They're stranded.
What do you say, Harold? Care to help?
So, replied Harold. I like an emergency to keep me warm. And he buzzed away.
Off he goes.
Now, sighed Percy, what's next?
Now what's next, Percy?
Suddenly there was Thomas with Terrence the tractor and
Oh.
the works train. Come on,
Good.
Percy, whistled Thomas. Follow me.
Onward.
The two engines battled their way through the snow. At last they reached the village. Harold was already there, busily dropping food for Thanksgiving dinner to the people below.
Down goes the food. Cannonball.
Terrence quickly got
And here
to
comes
work.
Terrence.
Lovely stuff, he said as he pushed the snow aside.
Snow is lovely stuff for tractors
Well
like Terrence,
done,
of course.
Percy. Well done, Thomas, cheered the villagers. Percy, I've just remembered. Your mail train is still back at the siding, isn't it? Percy hurried back to fetch it. Just then, Toby arrived with Henrietta. We've brought lots of hot drinks and food for the villagers, he whistled.
This is a little odd.
That night, all the engines had gone back to the sheds, except Toby. The villagers had made a plan to thank the engines. They loaded paint pots and parcels into Henrietta, then they set off through the moonlit countryside.
I wonder why the episode looks a little different.
All the engines were fast asleep in the sheds as Toby ran silently into the yard.
What's going
He had
on?
no idea what the villagers were going to do, but he knew it was going to be a big surprise.
We all know the
When
surprise,
the
right?
engines woke the next morning, they could not believe their eyes. The sheds had been repainted and decorated. The engines whistled in delight, and everyone agreed that it was a really happy Thanksgiving.
Look at that. So I guess they want to add it a little longer on the VHS since it's a little different. And look at all the presents. And all the engines look happy. Merry Christmas, everyone. Well, that's a really long, different title for the VHS from the Mountain Adventure. So, let's pause the tape. So, see you soon for the last episode tomorrow, partners. I think it's the Special Funnel, I think. So, see you soon tomorrow.